Kanye is Yeezus, Jay-Z is Hove, and you are Charlamagne the God. Are these designations just for the rap community only?
No, absolutely not. I mean, in the Bible, Genesis chapter 1, verse 26 says God created man in his image according to his likeness. So for me, it gives me something to strive for. It keeps me focused on what I should be aspiring to be every day. And I mean, you got all these other rappers who call themselves dog. Dog is God backwards. So, for me, I'd rather be a God than a dog. No disrespect to you, though, T-Dog.
When you first heard it, what were your thoughts?
I thought it was dope. And the reason I thought it was dope because, Jay-Z has constantly done this throughout his career. He uses real life influences. Like if there's one rapper out there that lives their truth, it's Jay-Z. And I mean, he just uses real things that's going on in his life. And he keeps us updated, with through his music. So I guess that, you were like his muse for this record. So I thought it was dope. I will give you some credit though, because didn't Beyonce want to use a clip of you talking about her for her Formation concert?
Yes, she did, and we denied that, yeah.
And I actually thought that was kind of dope because, for me, whether I agree or disagree with everything you say, I like the fact that you believe in your word enough to say, you know what, I'm not looking for publicity, I'm not looking for attention, I'm going to tell Beyonce no for this one. Because if you were just seeking publicity and seeking attention, I think you'd have let her just use the clip.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
The fact that you says a lot about your character.
Do you think that the majority of the people that support Donald Trump for president are racist? No,
I absolutely don't believe that. But you can be racist, you can be hateful, you can be a bigot. You can be all of those things. Like all of those things aren't mutually exclusive to one another. Because I mean, I don't think he's just racist. I think he's misogynistic as well. I mean, I think that he goes at Muslims, he goes at Mexicans, he does a lot of generalizations, and I think that's not good for America. Like, we don't need a president that's going to build walls, we need a president that's going to build bridges.
What do we need to do to bring this country together at a time when it is so divided, at a time when we're seeing protests in Albuquerque and San Diego and elsewhere, where we've got groups of pro-Trump and anti-Trump throwing rocks at each other, we've got police in riot gear throwing stones at police horses? What do we do to end this chaos and bring the country back together, especially racially?
We have to do exactly what we're doing now. I mean, you and I are able to have conversations, whether we agree or disagree, but we're able to have conversations with each other. Like, people come to me all the time and they be like, oh, that Tommy chick is a racist. And I'm like, nah, I don't think she's a racist. I just think she's an individual in America with an opinion, just like I'm an individual in America with an opinion. And I think that whenever we do see blatant hate out there, somebody having blatant disregard for a culture or a race, we should denounce them. But other than that, we should just continue to have constant conversations. We should be able to agree to disagree. Like, we should be able to denounce different stereotypes in our cultures just by having conversations. Like, you asked me specifically, what is a Becky? And I was able to answer you. And if I had a question about something that was going on in your culture, I would ask you too. Because at the end of the day, we all are just Americans.